What is up, guys? I'm making this video because I've done Amazon FBA for a little over, I'd say, 9 months now. I've kind of got the packing down for this. I guess you're watching this probably if you want to start doing FBA, or if you just have started doing FBA and you want to figure out how to pack stuff. I've done it a few times, so in this video I'm going to show you how I do it, and maybe that will help you, and maybe it will interest you. As you guys can see, there's this huge pile of stuff over here behind my desk, and this is going to be the pile I'm going through throughout the video. Of this pile over here, I'm only going to be putting a portion actually on Amazon. The others will be sold on eBay and OfferUp. So to start, I'll just start going through these things, typing them in Amazon's website, finding out if they make money, if so, how much money. And that's really how I get started. I'm going to create a pile of stuff for Amazon, then a pile of stuff for eBay, and then a pile of stuff for OfferUp. To kind of find a price for each thing is I'll click, after you click sell the product, I'll click view the listing on Amazon, and I'll just go to new and used items under the listing, and that will show you all the prices that the thing's going for. And I'll just choose one that you would think makes common sense that someone would buy it at. So don't necessarily choose the cheapest, and don't try to charge way more than you know that the thing's gonna sell for. You can put that seller SKU in. That's anything you want to make up. I try to say the date, the price I bought it for, and where I bought it from. Condition, you're going to say whether new or used. Obviously, whatever you pick, that's what it's going to be in the first place. Quantity, don't worry about that. Your fulfillment channel, if you're fulfilling by Amazon, like shipping it actually into Amazon, you're going to click fulfill by Amazon. And then if you want to ship it yourself, it's merchant fulfilled, or I will ship this item myself. Then to put in the description, you're going to click advanced view. That's in the top right corner of the little box. It's going to allow you to put a description in. It's called the condition note. A lot of times people downplay their products more than they really need to. But then on the other hand, a lot of people make their products sound better than they are. Just give an honest review, but don't completely trash on yourself. Quick note, and something I like to do when I'm putting in descriptions or condition notes on my products, I save all the prior descriptions of my stuff inside my notes tab on my computer. That way I can copy and paste it in and not have to rewrite it every time I'm putting in a new product. Something I really like to do is add images. Say if it's used, I always like to add images. Images just make your listing stand out better if people are looking through all the other listings on Amazon. For anything that's physical, like calculators, more calculators, camera lenses, and even cameras themselves. Here's another camera. Really for anything other than books, at least that I sell, you're going to want to do what I just did. Create a listing, set the price, set the condition, get your pictures, and then you're going to want to get that all tidied up on the computer, and then you'll be ready to pack. Always make sure you test out your things before you list them. That's why I have this charger that's extra, not included in any sales, so that I can charge up these batteries and put them in this camera and make sure that it works prior. You don't want to get caught sending something and putting in all that work to pack it and then to pay shipping just for it to not work and be returned back, and then that's going to cost you more money. So always make sure you're testing your products before you ship them. And I know a lot of you might be confused on how you decide what condition something's in. I'd say if you're not sure about it, always go down in condition. So if you're thinking it's very good, but you're not sure if it's very good, say it's good. That way you're safe, just in case. This is where I keep all my stuff for flipping things. And we're gonna need this scale down here. We're gonna need this bubble wrap. This is like $20, $25 at Walmart. Not that bad, but you're gonna wrap most of your things in bubble wrap, so it's definitely a good thing to have. Definitely gonna need tape. As you can see, I buy them in packs of 6. Then the next thing you're gonna need is a tape measure. Any tape measure will work. This is what mine looks like. All right, and here with choosing a box, a lot of my boxes are actually from Amazon orders I've had. If you really need boxes, go into Walmart when they're all stocking and unpacking things and just ask them for the boxes. A lot of time they'll give you it. I have everything I just put in right here. I went through all of them, priced them, put the description. Really everything you need to do on the computer, just did that I just explained. So now for packing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to your Amazon seller homepage, go to inventory, manage inventory, then you're going to want to go to inactive. This is inactive inventory. And you're going to want to click on all the products that you just put into the computer. Alright, so once you have them all clicked, then you're going to go to the top where it says action on 5 selected. You're going to want to click send and replenish inventory. You're going to go to a page where it says manage inventory. You're going to want to look through all that and make sure this is the stuff you want to send. Then you click yes, continue. On the next page it's going to say send and replenish inventory at the top. You're going to want to say create a new shipping plan, and then your address is going to be whatever address you're going to be shipping these out from. You're going to click individual products, continue to shipping again. Then click continue to shipping plan. Alright, on the next page it's going to ask you how much of each thing you're going to be selling. So for these calculators that I have 6 of, I'm going to put 6. And then for everything else, just put a 1 in there. Pretty common sense. Then you're going to want to click continue. Next you're going to say who preps the item. This basically means you're going to put tags on all your stuff to say that this is this product, and makes it easier for Amazon to ship it out to your customer. Under the area where all your products are listed, it's going to say who preps. You're going to click apply to all and you're going to say merchant. Next page you're going to go to prep guidance, which is right where all your products are listed. It's one of the categories. So for me it's no prep needed. Then you're going to want to go to the next category, which is who preps, and you're going to say merchant. Basically this is going to be you putting labels on all the stuff that needs labels on it. And that way Amazon doesn't have to do it, and you'll save some money doing that. Then you're going to click continue again. The next page is going to basically be an overview of what you just did. It's going to say what needs labels and what doesn't. At the bottom of the page you're going to see a yellow button that says print labels for this page, and we're going to want to do that. So the labels you're going to want to use are these ones. Try to get that all on the camera. And then you're going to want to click that print labels for this page button. It's going to give you this PDF, and you're going to want to print that PDF on your computer, and it will print it onto these labels. Got my labels. It's going to look kind of like that. They're just a bunch of stickers. We're going to go right below that print labels for this page button. We're going to click the yellow button that says continue again. Alright, on this page it's the review shipment page. Basically it's going to show you how much it's going to cost at the top. Mine is $3.10. As you can see, it's not very expensive. Below that it's going to tell you where it's shipping to. You're going to be able to click view shipment contents, and it's going to show you everything that's in that box. Sometimes it'll have 2 different spots it wants you to ship things. Then you're going to want to click approve and continue. Of course, as long as everything looks good. Next page, just view shipments. You might have 1, might have 2. Click work on shipment. Then it's going to say shipping service. In most cases, you're going to need small parcel delivery, unless you have a truckload of stuff, which most likely you won't. You want to click the shipment carrier, which most of the time you're going to want to use UPS because Amazon has a deal with them that gets things discounted. So that's selected. Then you're going to want to go to number 3, and it says shipment packaging. You're going to select the option everything in one box, or whatever you want to do. Usually it's just everything in one box. That's the easiest. Alright, then all your products are going to show up here, and it's going to say shipment quantity. It's going to have all your products and how much of each. Then the box weight. I have a scale from Amazon. It was like 20 bucks. And then it's going to say box dimensions. You're just going to need a tape measure for that. I'm going to get both of those things. I'm going to get ready to pack all this up. So we got the box, we got the labels, we got our stuff. First thing you're going to want to do is take your labels and just start labeling all this. Now for books, all I do is you take this barcode right here and just put the label over that. For new stuff, you usually don't have to put a new label on. They just use the label that's already on here. For all these calculators, I'm going to bubble wrap all of them first. That way I can put the label on top of the bubble wrap instead of right under the calculator. Most products are going to be like this unless they're new or they're a book. You wrap it all up kind of like this. Then you're going to want to take the right label with the right name on it, and usually I'll stick the label, I don't know, like right on the top here. Make sure it's squished down on there. This is how I put them into the box. One of these calculators comes with a charging cable. I'll usually just put it inside another piece of bubble wrap. That's what I do. So, there you go. So the box is made, time to put everything in. The least fragile stuff at the bottom, more fragile stuff at the top. Alright, box is taped up. There's just a couple steps left. 6 pounds, 14 ounces. So what I would do is I'd just say 7 pounds, because Amazon's not going to give you the option. Take dimensions. by 11 by 8. Then you're going to want to click confirm. After you put box dimensions and weight in, click confirm again. Now you're going to want to go down to shipping charges. You're going to want to push calculate. Click I agree to the terms and conditions. Going to click accept charges. This is the last step that has to do with packing the box. So you're going to want to get these labels. This is 2 labels together. Amazon, when you print a label, it prints 2 labels, 2 segments. So you have to have a full label when you do it. You can get these labels for free off UPS. That's where I get mine. So definitely check that out if you don't want to pay for them. Box labels are printed. Time to put them on. Something I will do is if there's little labels on here like this that don't pertain to this shipment, I'll just put these small little labels we use to label the products with. I'll put these back on here and just cover this up. Always get a receipt.